Proper Context Media, we back. Battle rappers about narratives and context. We're here to remove the narratives and return it back to its proper context and dialogue, at least. It's your boy, the Real Moose 74 with.
Sincere, man, you already know.
Before we get started,
Yes, sir.
subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter, the Real Moose 7414. Follow Sin at what?
So-called day on Twitter as well as Instagram, y'all.
All right, let's get to it. Can't get to the root and indicated to the branches. You know how we do.
Yeah, let's cater.
So I talked about Um5. You know, you wasn't here. You know, you're a working man. We grown men. So I talked about Um5. Let's just go through it real quick, man. You know, I was there when they was picking the names. We had a space, we had it going live and everything. Like before I started, I was a little disappointed. Like I said yesterday in my other video, you know, certain people we thought was going to be on there was supposed to be on there. Even they thought they were going to be on there, and they weren't.
Yeah, that's a
20 bars as for an example. You know what I mean? So people was a little disappointed. I was a little disappointed, but they got some names. I feel like, you know, it's a good tournament. 10 out of these people have been in the tournament before out of the 16. So let's get to it. Talk about it. Who you got? What you want to say? How you feel about the tournament?
I think the tournament is it's cool. It's a cool tournament. But for me, where I want to go, where I want my wins to go, I want upsets. I want nothing but upsets to go the whole tournament. I want, the underdogs to win, in my perspective. So we're gonna start with Geechee Gotti versus Truthful.
Damn, why you gotta start there?
Yeah, we're gonna start right there.
No. Okay,
yeah.
All right. Who you got, bro? Who you got?
I got Truthful with the upset.
You only said that because I'm sitting here.
No, I'm dead. I want Truthful to really upset and win Geechee Gotti. I feel like Geechee Gotti, is gonna be a tough match. He's a crowd favorite. Everybody got him as a favorite. He's already solidified himself as a name, as a legend. But with that being said, there's one thing people love more than just a name or somebody that they're a fan favorite of, and it's an underdog story. And I feel like Truthful has that possibility in this battle to come out as an underdog and possibly win this battle. It's a judge battle. He has to win over the judges, not an entire crowd.
That's gonna be the tough part because it's Geechee Gotti. Like, but also like I feel like he got to go for it. No matter if y'all feel like he gonna win or not. Like we don't get these type of opportunities where we from. Like like me and him both from Chicago. Like we don't get these type of opportunities. You from New York? How many opportunities you had for $100,000 play?
Not many.
Being where you from, like exactly. I mean, for when people be talking about that, he ain't got no chance. He need to please, bro, relax. It's
go for the
this is real life for $100,000.
That's an opportunity.
And I just feel like this battle gonna be one of the ones, bro, because if you both pull up and do what he's supposed to do, like that talk, boy, that talk gonna be something. That street talk, because folk from the trenches.
That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the underdog story. So I want him to. I want. If it's my decision, I don't want to go to what the consensus or what people believe. I got Truthful 2-1.
I got Truthful 2-1, but let's get you got it. Let's be for real.
I know we both being for real. The consensus is
gonna be hard. I'm not saying that he can't win because didn't Clean just win? Didn't Clean just beat Geechee? Awesome.
Yeah.
So it's possible. He's lost before. Everyone's lost before.
He lost to A-Ward. So it happens,
First time.
It still happened.
The first time. He lost.
It still happened.
I just want to, all right, because people be saying it. But anyway, all right. I got 4, but Geechee is Geechee.
All right, we're gonna go real name Brandon versus New Jersey Twerk. Talk to me, Musa.
Twerk. Hey, yo, listen. I'm gonna tell you this. Real name, you got a long road pause ahead of you. He's already got one round. He's got 1 round already. Who knows how long that round really was? Because that was a 1 round. That round could have been 6 minutes. He might got all 3 for real. That's 2 minutes.
So you think he rehashing his rounds?
Wait a minute. They just battled.
Let me ask you a question.
They had a 1 round. They just battled. Twerk had 4 bars and he choked. You think he ain't using that material? I know I would. I'm 1 round up. All I got to do is write 2. We got 2 weeks.
You know what that tells me as like how seriously you're taking this tournament? Only speaks to me as laziness.
Why would it speak to you as laziness? If I got a round for you already, why wouldn't I use it? Am I supposed to scrap all of that material I already wrote?
Yeah, you
crazy as hell. Who does that, bro? If I got a round for you and I didn't, and we choked and we battled again, bro, I got that round for you. If I wrote 6 bars for you because I knew your name was such and such, and I just wrote 6 random bars in case I ever battle you, is that laziness?
I think so, yeah.
Nah, bro, it's just that, yo, that's how I go. Bro, I'm not gonna sit and write. Why would I sit and write more material if I got some win? The tournament is $100,000. I'm gonna use everything to my advantage. You tripping? I'm gonna trip you all of that stuff. Like I don't care.
So you think he's gonna come in there with old material and then have
what? How is it old? It was a month ago.
Basically, he got a bye week.
So what? Real name Brandon had 2 of them in this. What?
Well, that was due to uncertainty.
Look how
circumstances that was not due to him though.
So
in this situation, the circumstances
it don't matter. Listen, Twerk is up around. He got a round already for you. Like he didn't use it. I would use it. Everybody else would use it. Every other battle rapper in America would use it. You tripping? Like you the only one on earth that would say, "Oh, I wouldn't use it," and you would be the only one sitting there struggling to write 3 rounds in 2 weeks. We only got to write 2 because you already got 1. And you going for 100,000. And you going for
100,000. Why would he be? I'm speaking from New Jersey Twerk. If I was in his shoes, he wouldn't struggle because he's already a late pen type of writer. Like he's a.
It don't matter though. If I already why would I make it harder on myself for $100,000? Why would I make it harder on myself? Why would I not take every advantage?
That's what he does already.
Huh?
That's what he's been doing.
It don't matter. What does that matter though? Does that matter? Because I walk down this street every day. That doesn't mean I can't walk down this street today. What are you talking about?
You got it, King. You got it.
We talking about $100,000. I wasn't talking about. I don't care. We was talking about $1, bro. If I could win and I got a round for you already, bro, you, it's it for you. That's it.
Okay, so he's gonna use a round. I still can't bet on Twerk. He's still liable to trick and then choking the last 2. The guy can't get a round out.
I got Twerk 2-1. You is wilding right now.
So what? You tell me, can he get a complete round out?
Yes. Didn't you see it? Wait a minute. Like, has he? Wait, how many times have you seen him get complete rounds out? What you mean? Can he?
But
didn't he just give 3 against Snake Eyes at 4 o'clock in the morning?
He does it, and then
at 4 o'clock in the morning,
3 battles, and then he falls apart again. And it's like
he about to come back to URL. Like, okay, you about to think about to come back to URL after already being,
So can I ask you something? So if he didn't care the first time, there was $100K on the line. What makes you think he cares this time around?
Who says he didn't care?
He said he didn't care. He said it on camera. I didn't want to do this.
He also said that he wish he would have stayed in that tournament. He wish he would have. Like, come on, especially when a nigga, you don't know what's going. And then another thing, nigga don't know what's going to happen at the end of the tournament. What if Drake pull up with another 50? What if he pull up with a hundo?
He's thinking about that possibility, for something that he should have already been motivated off the first time.
Listen, we ain't talking about what ifs and what happened. What I had a bad game. I had 6 bad. Listen, people have had bad seasons and came back and been great, made the Hall of Fame, all of that. What are you talking about? You wildin'. Don't do that. He's still Twerk. These are 2-minute rounds. And you say he write on 2 weeks. He good at writing on 2 weeks.
Yeah, I agree. I think so because he's the type of person. He's the type of person that likes to procrastinate and then feel that pressure. Oh, I gotta that nigga you said that don't do the essay before the day has to be turned in because you like that pressure. You just write that shit out the whole night because you stood up all night writing that essay. It's like some people just get work done that way. I'm one of those type of people in school when I didn't get my shit done at all until the day before.
But you got it done though.
I got it done, yeah. I made sure it was completed.
So, but that being said, who you got?
This is a tough one to call for me, man. Honestly, I got a real name, man. I got a real name, Brandon. I can't bet on Twerk. He just upset me way too many times already. It's over for me, man.
Okay.
You still? Yeah, let me ask you something. If he fumbles the ball in the first round again, same thing he did last time. You still got hope and pray? Like you still believe?
Yes.
I respect it, King.
Believe of his potential. If I seen you be great before, I'm always believe you could be great again. There's no like, come on now. If I seen you be great before, I'm always believe you could be great again. Especially if I seen you be great on multiple occasions. Why would I ever doubt you not to be great again? Like no, I'm gonna always bet on Twerk no matter how much. Same way with Surf. Same way with whoever I like. Don't matter.
K-Shine, I know.
Ooh, I fuck with who I fuck with. K-Shine, my favorite. K-Shine and Tay-Rock.
I know that's why I said K-Shine.
It hit
You
me.
always giving on K-Shine no matter what. No matter what you
You
bet.
already know. K-Shine, Tay-Rock, Surf, them, Hitman, DNA, them my that URL error. That's my, we get to that though.
Fonz versus Prestavia. Why you so quiet? I don't like this dead silence. I hate it when you do this dead silence thing. Like, we already know this is gonna be a crazy one. This one here is gonna be one of them for the night. Neither of them can be taken lightly, honestly. This is
2-1 either way.
2-1 either way.
You not get one, Eric Carr. You get one. 2-1 either way. That's what I'm using. I'm using my 2-1 either way on that one.
On that one, nah, I'm gonna call that. I got Prestavia. I feel like she's gonna go for the gusto.
Gun Titles, what up?
Huh?
Gun Titles, what up?
Talk about it. But I got Prestavia with beating Fonz. Even though Fonz is a past champion, he's a guy that is proven, has been tested already in these 2 weeks scenarios, ran quickly. I believe in Prestavia more.
Did he
Honestly,
really be easy in that tournament though? I know they said he won. Well, that's another. That's a topic for another day. I think Fonz gonna be fire though, for real. Like I think Fonz, he know how to operate the tournament. That's how he got where he's at from. The tournament.
He's improving already, so I feel like but I feel like I got Prestavia because I feel like her pen's just a little more for me. She does a little more than just punches all day. You feel me? So I got Prestavia. Plus, I like her creativity. I just like her material more. If I had to, you like what you like. I just like Prestavia's material more. If I'm honest with myself.
Yeah. Who you got? Suge or versus Swamp?
Suge versus Swamp. I got Suge, man. Talk to me.
Me too. Big Suge. Let's go, Big Suge. Hey, yo, I love Swamp too. Like listen. I love Swamp. Y'all check my blogs. I love Swamp. Listen. I fuck with Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
I just, man, Suge, man, it's that URL era, bro. Like that's my era for real. Like I don't know. Like any of them, all just don't matter. I'm going with them.
It should have been in his bag lately too. He just had that shooting battle. Like he just been
Sean, like them, like the URL, like that's where.
Sugar to me been on his B dot battle, his Shuni battle. Like he just been on lately for me. And I haven't seen Swamp at all. It's been a while. But Swamp could be sitting on something, so I'm not gonna sleep on Swamp. But I got Shotgun Shug just because he's more conditioned at the moment. He's been battling more. He's been more.
He had a 5 battle with Miami.
That's another one too. Like
I don't know, man. I got Suge. Swamp gonna be fired. I'm gonna be surprised if Swamp go in there and win. Like he can. What about Stumbles and Real Sick though?
That one, honestly, what we all thinking is Real Sick 30. But to me, Stumbles could win if his personality comes across and he talks his shit the way he talks his shit. Because it's street shit.
Gonna breeze through
that street shit, like you always tell me, could beat that lyrical miracle shit. And to me, Real Sick's pen is a lot real lyrical miracle. That shit could overpower his pen if he doesn't come with enough street shit that just shakes the room. If it's just regular street shit, it's not gonna get across well. It's gonna be like I don't want to compare anybody because I don't want to downplay anybody's material. It's just not gonna get across well. But if he does that street shit well enough where it talks different and it shakes the room, he Stumble's personality is enough to with that to just get him across. So I feel like he could beat Real Sick with that. But Real Sick's pen is so overpowering that he has a tough night ahead of him, honestly. This has to be the best Stumbles we've ever seen in our lives.
It's gonna have to be the best stumbles because you got to remember, last time Real Sick was in the tournament, he did lose the first round.
Mm-hmm.
He lost
But it
against Jaden
was a
Nightwing.
crazy battle.
Against Jaden Nightwing.
That's what I'm saying. It was a crazy.
You know, he had a one-off after that with Kid Chaos that was crazy. That's what Kid Chaos did the whole default. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't feel like Real Sick is gonna come back to the tournament to lose in the first round, especially the Stumbles.
I don't think so.
Like Stumbles is hungry too.
Because it puts a lot of pressure on Real Sick now.
Stumbles can still pick from that.
It's an expectation now. When people have expectations of you now, you have to live up to that in a sense. If he doesn't live up to that, it's gonna be a blemish in his career because this is gonna be if he loses to Stumbles in the first round, this is gonna be an angle that people are gonna use to him for the rest of his career. Stumble balls, oh you lost to Stumbles, how can you be Real Sick if you stumbling and shit like that? You feel me?
Okay, spit your shit, okay. What
Yeah,
you
that's what I'm saying. Like I already see where it's gonna go. So is there expectation for him that he has to reach? He can't lose.
But yo, listen, the amount of material that Real Sick with his cadence that he can get across
I know.
Minutes, and the amount of material he can get out in 2 minutes is probably equivalent to like 3 minutes and 15 seconds of somebody else's material.
That's what I'm saying. It Stumbles slow flow. It has to hit every fucking
listen, you gotta remember, it's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. Stumbles was in a tournament before. He know.
You're gonna have to cook. You're gonna have to cook. Get right to it. My life, not yours. My balls, not yours. My round, not yours. Like that type of shit. Like he's gonna have to just get straight to it.
She versus Nene.
Not yours. Shit like that. Like that would move a room. Like if he said it a certain way, nigga. Like what are you talking about? Like get in this.
My head rap, not your. That's
like that shit. Like I'm telling you, say you laughing. If you gotta win over the judges because it's not a crowd. You just gotta win. It was 5 judges.
No, that shit. Listen, you gotta come in there and rap. Everybody gonna be there joking. You gotta come in there and rap. It's a tournament for $100,000. You ain't gonna joke your way to $100,000. You better come in there and rap. The niggas in there that ain't joking. These niggas is rapping. And Real Sick is one of them niggas who be coming in there rapping. You better don't play, Stumbles. Hey, She versus None though. Who you got?
Shout out to them. This is a rematch. This is the a real. They had a close battle the first time around. None, edged it out. And this battle, I like Shit Happens. Shout out Trophies. I like his unorthodox style. Reminds me a lot of Bill Collector. Like the Daylights and people like that. Like I just like Shit Happens material more. I like to see a lot more of him in the ring. So I got Shit Happens with the 2-1. Even though I don't sleep on none of them because none has been conditioned. He's just been battling. He's just been in and out of circuit right now. He's hot, like he's warm, like he's gonna come in there already knowing exactly what to do, how to angle, how to attack. He's been in that Midnight Madness room. He knows exactly about that pressure. Like Shit Happens, he's gonna have to come in there really rapping.
Man, none isn't as bad. They just battled March 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is kind of crazy. Like.
They
like about years ago, and they got a rematch. Like they just battled 3 rounds, March 5th. Like imagine they got to come up with this another 3 rounds in 2 weeks for somebody that you just battled. That's kind of crazy. I think none. I don't know. I think none probably gonna win 2-1, but I really want to see She go in there and do well. Like I like She. Like
that's what I'm saying. I like She on unorthodox style. It goes over well.
I don't know. I wish I could use my 2-1 either way on this one. I'm gonna call it none for right now though.
That's my 2-1 either way. That battle. But if I had to choose, I'll go Shit Happens.
Head Ice versus Shuni. Who you got?
That's gonna be that to me is gonna be battle of the night for some reason. I think they both gonna go crazy. Yep. I said it, y'all. Hot take. You see it? Yep. That's me in the king.
I look out in the city and see somebody agree with you.
You feel me, niggas? Shout out New York.
That's Chicago. This is Chicago, sir.
I'm in New York. You feel me? My city. We here. You feel me? That's gonna be a battle of the night to me. I feel like that's gonna be a real crazy battle. Cause Shuni been on one lately. And Head Ice with the ad libs, his flow, his style. I don't think he's gonna go in there not to lose. I don't think he's gonna go in there just to bullshit. King of the Dot champion. Shout out Head Ice.
So you got Head Ice
winning the battle. Yeah, 2-1.
Interesting.
Yes, sir. I feel like he's going to
I wasn't.
He wasn't expecting that. I know.
It wasn't. But I shout out to Head Ice because I ain't got nothing bad to say about the Wolf. Like he the Wolf. He Head Ice. Like I said it on my.
We straight our shoulders, playing
listen, Head Ice go in that room and listen. All right, don't play with Head Ice. Head Ice going.
Shout out Harlem.
Yo, come on now. He got mad material. Imagine the raps we ain't seen off camera. That nigga was out there.
Crazy.
Was out there. Man, like Ice been out here. He been outside for a long time. Hey, all right. Well, last battle.
A crazy battle because I feel like they both know a lot of history with each other, and this is a tournament for 100K. I don't see them either one like, oh, I'm gonna hold back because it's my friend.
I don't even know if they know each other like that. I don't know.
But they've been in battle rap circus through years.
For a long time. They've been here for a minute. But Ice ain't a personal type of dude rapper. So I don't know. I think it's just gonna be about bars. I think I got Shuni 2-1, but Head Ice, he can go in there and bark on him. But JC versus O-Red. Before we get to that.
Oh man, the triple rematch, the third time around.
Before we get to that, y'all know that this is the third time that they battled?
That's a fun fact for y'all. If y'all seen this battle.
They battled the first time on the league. It was a 2-rounder. It was 8 years ago, probably something like that. It was
second time was at Genesis.
Second time was at Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, it was 1-1. I think JC won the first and O-Red won the second, something like that. Mm-hmm. Maybe it was 5. It was a good battle.
It's a close battle.
Second battle, JC won. I remember the round. JC won. This one, JC's gonna win it. But watch it, because O-Red, if it's depending on what type of setting, if it's like one of them volume caffeine settings, O-Red they can't get a volume. O-Red they can't get a volume.
O-Red dangerous, man. O-Red's dangerous in those closed rooms with people. We haven't seen O-Red in a while. O-Red could be saying on some shit, but with that same token being said, O-Red could be out. You feel me? He could be rusty in the game right now and just coming in to just battle JC, who's been, like I said, conditioned. Condition is a strong word in this tournament because a lot of people coming in condition, like they've been battling, they've been shaped up, their pen's been moving. So I feel like he's coming into a tough battle. So unless he's sleeping on some gold right now, I don't see O-Red really winning the third time around.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so either.
If anything, it'll be a close 2-1. It's gonna be a tough 2-1, man. Because shout out to the judges. It's gonna be a tough one to judge, honestly. Because I don't see both of them playing.
Facts.
And if it's one of them volume rooms, they both gonna go crazy in that room, man. Come on, you can't play JC. Come on, you know what he did in that Black Star room. That shit was crazy. Like, you can't play with JC in them small fucking rooms, them close settings with people that tight. Come on, man. He's gonna get crazy in that room.
Yo, so do you think how JC does in this tournament will affect if he?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. You knew where I was getting that off the dribble.
Yes. This is just another angle. If he loses to O-Red, it's like why would I battle you? You already lost to one of my Jersey niggas. Like, you already lost to
hey, don't you do that.
That's like LeBron battling come on, Cortez. I just had 11 rounds. Like, come on, I'll give Cortez one. One. Yeah, that second round was crazy.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm just saying.
JC gonna have JC.
If he loses, that affects his suit surf and
it affects his stock.
If he loses anytime, so listen. Some people, so y'all expecting JC to win the tournament?
No, so I know where you're going with this. It's two angles. Either JC wins the tournament, or there's somebody he could lose where it's a respectable loss. It don't look crazy if he lost to him.
Who is that person?
Geechee Gotti's one.
Is Geechee the only one?
It depends how it depends how the bracket works out, because that's another thing that works into it. Because what if the bracket works out and JC ends up rematching New Jersey Twerk again?
Exactly.
Is that a commendable loss, or is that another angle for Sue Surf to be like, oh, you lost to Twerk twice?
That's enough to say you lost to
And
Twerk.
I 30 the nigga. You ever hear like, shout out gun titles, man. Gun titles, what up, man? Like, my full surf. I don't even be putting, you feel me, all the material out there like that. But I'm gonna stay quiet for the rest of that. But I'm a smart man. I'm already connecting dots of where that's gonna go, and that's gonna look fatal for JC. Like JC kind of has to go. JC kind of put himself in a position where he has to kind of go to the finals, man.
I don't know, man. I think it don't matter who JC loses to, it's going to affect it. Because he's battled Geechee already.
But Geechee was a close 2-1. So if it comes down to a close 2-1, it's like you can't really punch that. It's not gonna hit with us, really. But like I told you, if he loses to Twerk, that's gonna hit. That's an angle.
If he loses to Geechee too, it don't matter who. Because listen, look who's
if he loses to Old Red, it's definitely loses
like, in this tournament. Like if he loses,
I don't know, man. JC be putting himself in these positions, man. But he has a chance to really win it all. He could have that
that he could win.
He could win it all and go all the way, win the prize.
Y'all think JC is getting his back for that 100? Y'all tripping. JC getting his duffel.
I'm saying he could go all the way, win them prize money, end up going to Summer Madness, and end up battling Sue Surf at Summer Madness this shit. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. That would be an underdog story for real.
That's what I'm saying.
Surf, but it's gonna be nice.
He got to really show off for that though.
Anyway, so that was our Um5 Talk. Before we leave, like and subscribe, Proper Context Media. Y'all have a good night.
You already know.